Hello, everybody! How's it going? Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Hello. Oh, I got some options on my left. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Hi, how's it going? Suta, hi, how are you? Hi, Unruly Mage, welcome in. Haz, welcome in. Ren, nice to see you. JJ Squidbeard, nice to have you. N2, thank you so much for coming as well. Oh my gosh. How's it going, everybody? If you guys don't know me, I'm Cass Wilder, part-time archaeologist, full-time explorer of the ancient world and all the secrets they left behind. And today is a very special day. Hi, Sunlimited, welcome in. You know what? I just realized I was looking at your entry, Sunlimited, and I just realized that your name actually is a parallel to Rinfinite, the opposite. That's actually really cute. That's really cool. Hi, Godako, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we're sisters. Oh, nice. She's unlimited, I'm infinite. I see. Oh, I see. That's actually really cool. Yo, this is gonna be so much fun because with all of your lores that you added to your characters, I can definitely see what kind of roles you can participate as. Did you notice she's Umborian and I have an Espeon? Wait, hold on one second. Let me double check my... Oh my god, you are right! Holy crap! That is so cool! Yes, I did see the one that you made, Has. I already have it on the list. Alright. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? Hope today's been a good day for you guys. Oh, did you do ads? Or you're in the middle of ads? Okay. If you want me to, I can wait in the meantime. I'm wiped. It was the first day of school. Oh my god. I can imagine. I'm so sorry. Today's August the 20th. They come back on August? Back then it was like September for me. No, wait. I remember like when I was in elementary school, the first day of school would actually come during September. And that's when the rush for the back to school supplies was going on. And yeah. But yeah, I think sometime after I went to high school is when they started resuming school at around August. So I was kind of confused by then. But yeah. It's okay, everything went really well. And I wasn't the one who got locked in an elevator. Who did? Oh my god. Oh shoot. No, that's Kimi's! Do not look! Do not look! I'm sorry, I was trying to take off my hat and I... That was not supposed to happen. It's okay. It was getting really sweaty under my hat, so I needed to take that off. I live in Morocco, so that's quite surprising. Here, school starts in mid-September. Yeah, it was like back then. It was like that back then for me. I had to go tell his class he was gonna be late. Oh. Into the box with me. No, that's Kimi's box. If she sees that I ruffled up her box, she's most likely gonna kill me. She's most likely gonna kill me, guys. I do not dare go near that box. But yeah. I mean, I know, like, the old saying, like, what's mine is yours, especially since we're both spouses, but sometimes there are boundaries that we need to settle, you know? Sometimes she has like her things that she wants like in tip-top perfect condition for when she wants to stream, when she wants to relax, so I dare not go near that box, ever. The wrath of the Queen of Meta Meta Mountain is to be feared. Let's see, hold on. My brother started school today. Oh, that's really cool. Who is it? Who dat? Who dat? Sorry, I'm not in my actual Twitch. Give me just 1 second. I want to see who... Ah! The Green King, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. All right, let's see. On the East Coast, U.S. colleges start after Labor Day in September, but in the Midwest, we start late August every year. Ah, I see. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Emi-san, put him in his timeout box. What if I did get a timeout box? I mean, if Kimi has her relaxation cat box, do I get a timeout box? That'd be cool. By the way, what do you know about Moroccan myths, like the Aisha and the Kandisha, for example? I don't know a lot about that, but I'm more than willing to learn. I would love to see more about it. So, if you want, every other Myth Monday that I do like little studies into certain myths and legends. So if you want me to check out more Moroccan myths, I would be happy to. I would let my wife eat my liver. I mean, just make sure that you take good care of her liver, you know? Mr. Rin never wants me to leave any clothes on the ground. Yeah. Sorry it took so long. There was a flash flood. No, it's no problem. We were just getting started. Just, you know, getting to know you guys, catching up, setting the mood. Funny thing, I thought I always followed you on Twitch. It's okay. Thank you so much for the follow anyway. Jojo, thank you so much. Hi, how are you doing, Jojo? Beast Megs, sub. Not much. How are you? I saw your entry on Twitter. I definitely want to check out Mesoamerican mythology sometime too. 1 second. LJ Squidbeard, something went wrong while checking the followage. The Castwilder may need to log out and back into Stream Elements. Okay, hey, let me do that actually. Let me do that real quick. Authorize. There we go. Okay, that should probably help. Okay. So anyways, yeah, Moroccan Myth Monday, that would be very fun. Maybe I could do that next time, actually. I do want to finish Apotheon, but maybe I could do that on any other day. So I can probably do like a little, how do I say it? I wouldn't say in a nutshell, but kind of like a brief summary of Moroccan myth. That way we can have more chances to talk about it more in depth in later Mondays. Rest in peace, JJ. I'm sorry, JJ. What's up, my hood, my fellow green buddy? I'd love to see that there definitely isn't a lot of coverage on mesomyths, or at least accurate ones. Yeah, I've heard that mesomyths have like different stories depending on who you ask. But I do remember there's the creation myths that I found very fascinating. And also stories about Mictlan too. In general, really, there is quite a lot of misinfo given how a lot of the best sources are only in Spanish. I see. Okay. I might have to be a little more careful about what I use as sources then. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. I mean, it's pretty fair because with the Odyssey or even the Iliad, I would rather actually look at the original source first And they do have the Iliad translated online. So I can actually look over there and look a little more in depth into the story itself. I got a Sonic Animation YouTube short earlier, Sonic telling Shadow to keep his name out of his mouth. Oh, wow. Is the couple having trouble again? I'm thinking of having my Gigantosaurus waifu having it to be Aztec or a bodyguard waifu. That would be cool for either. Yes, go off, King. I will try my best. I will probably use a translator if I have to. And again, when it comes to Myth Mondays, for those of you who know a lot of the myths, especially if it's Mesoamerican or even Moroccan, if you feel like I'm a little bit off, by all means, like, voice your opinions, because I'm learning just as much as everybody else. And I love to learn. Before I am an instructor, or at least like a teacher of these myths, I am also an avid learner. So, by all means, if I'm way off the mark, please feel free to tell me. I just love to tell about myths. I love to talk about them. I'm not trying to prove anything by saying, like, I know more than anybody else, because I am just as misinformed about certain things as anybody else could be. So, I appreciate your feedback on these days. But today is going to be more or less just a tier list day. We are going to be looking at your entries, and we are going to be finding out where you do find yourself in a mythology and or legend. So you could be like a firekeeper, kind of like an oracle, somebody who divines knowledge and wisdom to the hero before they go on their merry quest. Or maybe even like the instigator. The instigator of the said journey, the one who set the seeds of discord in motion. So we'll get to see. Basically, Aicha Kandisha is a spirit that lives near bodies of water and seduces people to kill them. It's said to look like a beautiful woman with animal feet. Oh my god. You know, that actually reminds me of certain similar entities. I know that this kind of reminds me of a mixture between a siren and maybe even Bavanshi from Scottish folklore. Although Bavanshi is more of a vampire who has cloven feet. But definitely sirens. So I would love to go in more depth about that. Thank you so much for that. We love an original source. So do I. Classic Shanik. The animation was done by the Fun Boxman. I can look at it sometime later, but for now we're just going to be focusing on the now. Hey, Teacher Wilder, what's your favorite dinosaur? Oh, very, very interesting question. Okay, so ever since I was a little kid, I was always fascinated by either the Brontosaurus or the T-Rex itself. I just felt that they were really cool. But, now, I kind of want to say velociraptors. They are very, they're very coordinated and can adapt in order to, find and kill prey. So, I think my opinion definitely changed to their side. And not because of Jurassic Park or anything like that. I just felt like, oh, they cannot adapt. They are extinct. You got me there! You got me there. He's just a guy. Siren Siths. Hey, Teacher Wilder, what's your third favorite dinosaur? Third favorite dinosaur has to be... I am probably gonna have to say the... Hold on one second. Oh, Beast Megs, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Let's see. There was one particular dinosaur. The name escapes me. Where was it? Where was it? I know it's somewhere here. Yeah, that's the one, the Triceratops. The one with the literal shield on its face. Alright, I am way off. Mine was T-Rex and a Pyroraptor. Nice. Why do we go from sirens looking like birds with women ahead to a half fish, half woman, half fish? I can actually go into a lot more in-depth detail about that during a Myth Monday. Because the reason why is because of medieval views at the time. Because Stories of the Sirens made its way into a medieval book of monsters that depicted them more associated with the sea and therefore with marine life. And so it kind of stuck. I could go a little more depth down it during another Myth Monday. But yeah, they're the size of turkeys, so good luck finding them before finding you first. I will try my best. Favorites are Spinosaurus, Aeroraptor, and Atlasosaurus. Nice. Evolution is funny like that. I bet. I've been researching Mesoamerican myths for 3 years now, but even though I can read the best sources, as sadly not a single original source is still around. Besides, just the pyramids and surviving oral traditions. That's fair. The same goes with Irish folklore too, because the Christians and their missionaries pretty much just wiping out a lot of the pagan and polytheistic traditions and cultures from the record. I like Triceratops and Parasaurolophus. Excuse me, I am tongue-tied today. I need to see. I need to know. Yeah! Yo, those are based. I love those. Okay, chat, this teacher isn't going to give homework. You don't have to distract them like this. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. One of my favorite dinos is Uteranus. God damn it, Christians, not again! God damn it, Catholics! My favorite dinosaur is the Nugget Yummy. The Nugget Yummy? Yeah, iconoclasm and book burning often causes history to sadly be lost to the tides of time. It's sad, but true. All we have to do now is just like dig with our fingers until we find something, and that makes somewhat good sense, because I like to believe that they still kept records of their traditions even back then, when they probably realized that maybe their culture may be under attack. That's my belief and my sole hope. So, the only story that became more pagan as more Christian was King Arthur. Very true. Very true. They still had a lot of characters within that, like the Green Knight. There was also Merlin being born of a incubus. So I could definitely see a lot of pagan culture being represented within that kind of folklore. Okay. You know what? I'm missing something. And I'm missing water. I'm gonna be talking a lot, so if you don't mind me, just be right back for just like a few seconds. I will be right back. All right, I'm back with 2 bottles of water. Woo! Oh, Godaka, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. All right, and let's see. Hydrate. I need to fill my quota on that. Thank you so much, Ren. And Excalibur was magically blessed. Very true. There's also the Lady of the Lake, which I'm pretty sure could have been a nymph. Probably. The screen is super cute. Thank you so much. A friend of mine, Anime Gum, made it. If you don't know him, he is the illustrator and animator for Chris and Connor's Wacky Adventures Across Japan. So if you follow Sea Dog VA or Abroad in Japan, and you check out their videos, so with Wacky Weekend, that's the name of the video series. The intro is exactly that. That's Anime Gum's work. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking that out. All right, good old Excalibur, the sword of swords. Shouted so many times, but by Ayako Kawasumi. No, wait, was it Ayako Kawasumi who voiced Saber? I gotta remember. Kawasumi. Yeah, Ayako Kawasumi. Yeah, she's the one who voices Saber, and I'm pretty sure has the most requests to shout Excalibur at the top of her lungs at every single convention. Uh-oh, heard the sirens in the background. They found him, guys. They're never gonna catch me alive. This is at a restricted area. This right here, where we are right now, cannot be traced by the police. They can try to find me. They can try. But they won't know where I am. Believe me. And even if they did, they won't know what to do. I'm trying to figure out where to start researching the Russian creation myth. That would be interesting. Unfortunately, humans need water to not only talk, but survive. Yes, very true. I hear that there was a monarch who banned water. I was actually watching these historical documentaries online about certain rulers and monarchs that had underlying conditions. Like, okay, Henry VIII. Y'all know Henry VIII, right? So, he was a bastard, but he was just as much a bastard to himself. Because this man, at the end of his life, he weighed over like 400 pounds, had gout, and suffered from a knee injury that pussed constantly and smelled incredibly bad. Like, the servants would cast lots with each other to determine who would attend to him at night. And by the time, Oh, you're eating. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I was not even done with the grossest part. So, I'm glad you stopped me. Okay, where did I leave off? The basis for Saber Servant, yeah. Not gonna lie, the background reminds me of Lego Indiana Jones. You know what? That was actually the inspiration. I loved the little transitions in the Indiana Jones movies where he's flying by plane across different parts of the country to his destination. And this whole background right here. This is the result of that. In fact, I am getting a new background for Just Talking streams. It looks so good. I just got the sketch last night. It looks amazing. I think you guys are gonna love it. I finally get an office. So I hope you guys look forward to that. And he was one of the Henrys, all right. Yeah. Did he have rabies? No, but he did suffer a head injury that affected his mood swings and overall personality. It was a jousting incident that made him land hard on his head, and for the rest of his life, he treated his first wife, Catherine of Aragon, like complete garbage, and moved on to 5 other wives until the last one, who was more of a nurse than a actual wife. God, I can imagine she had it the hardest. I mean, the smell apparently was so putrid that nobody would dare come to the king, but lest they would be executed for giving him, like, the wrong look. I'm pretty sure there were like 400 people that were executed during the reign of Henry VIII. Cass, were there any gay Greek gods? I would say there were bi Greek gods. I know Apollo had his lovers, and regardless of gender. And there was one who he liked a whole lot, but due to certain circumstances, said lover was killed by a discus. If anything, Apollo, he is like the worst lover, not just for like the fact that he's a terrible boyfriend. I mean, he could be, depending on who you ask, but he has the worst luck with love. There were some lovers that would rather die than be with him, and some of them even like turned into a sunflower. That would be Clytie. She was a nymph that was romantically affiliated with Apollo, and due to something that Apollo did, in despair, turned herself into a sunflower. All of them were gay. Next question. Yeah, that's true. Okay, teacher is moving up in the world. Also, Cass, medieval people drink water. Got some lemon water from Jean as we speak. How is it? I need to actually get some lemon water from back then. The lemons must have been really really good back then, because at least they didn't use preservatives like now. I appreciate the hard work put into produce. So like if you grow fruits and vegetables in your yard, I really appreciate the work that you would put into it. Oh bro, bro had CTE. Wait, CTE? Wait, I'm confused. I'm gonna tell her to take up arms against the English in God's name. Why? So you were the voice of God? How could you? You led a woman to die and said it was in God's name. How could you? The police can't get him, but the IRS with those guys are in. Oh shit. Yo, listen, I pay my taxes. I may be crazy enough to go on these life-threatening expeditions for the sake of exploration and illumination, but the IRS? Fuck that! Apollo has no game. That's true. That is true. Oh yeah, Cassandra. She was one of Apollo's lovers, and Apollo cursed her foresight to never be taken seriously, let alone believed. She was actually there in the Trojan War, and I bet she told them time and time again what was gonna happen. They're like, ha, what do you know, Cassandra? Enjoy your rotten lemon. I mean, it depends where you get it from. I mean, like, I'm not gonna, like, get it in the middle of the medieval era. Probably gonna go to a modest farm or something. Hi, Purist, welcome in. Welcome in. Sour, sweet, and spice. Jean's mom was the best cook. I bet. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy. A progressive brain disease caused by repeated head injuries, often seen in athletics from contact sports and military personnel. Symptoms can include memory loss, mood swings, cognitive impairment, and the condition worsens over time with no known cure. That could be the case. That could definitely be the case with Henry VIII. Somebody clip that? Hey Cass, how's the stream going, man? Hi Onigiri, how's it going? We haven't started the tier list yet, but I just wanted to catch up with everybody here. Oh, poor Cassandra had it hard. She did. And the way she died was even worse. She was in the middle of a revenge plot. Because sometime after the fall of Troy, she went back to Greece, to Mycenae, with Agamemnon as a war captive. And by the time Agamemnon came there, his wife was waiting for him with a dagger in hand, because Agamemnon, the bastard that he is, thought it would be a good idea to appease Artemis to turn the winds in their favor by killing his daughter Euphigenia. He got what was coming to him. Cassandra did not. How are we doing today? We're doing pretty good. We're just talking, relaxing. I gotta set the ball in motion. And besides, she had that look of an oppressive farm girl who wants to fight back. You're just using her. You're just using her her beliefs against her. She's going to end up as French toast by the end of it! How could you? A poor little French girl with dreams! You gonna make her into a Disney princess? You gonna have her sing at the rooftops? With the sound of music? The sound of baguettes? The sound of romance in Paris? Oh, I love French toast. Don't we all? How could you, man? First day of class today, and I'm spending my whole afternoon playing Little Busters afterwards. I've heard of Little Busters, I haven't played it. Oh, but I've heard it's really good. French toast. No, that's not the time to be hungry. Hey, I told her she would be the hero of all France. Yeah! After 200 more years, when they realized they fucked up, they burned her at the stake for being a witch. And then 200 years later, posthumously, they thought, actually, tugging at shirt, we might have made a little oopsie there. Let's just make her a saint and call her a day. That is no excuse! I'm sorry, I get a little heated when it comes to Catholic blunders. This is why I steal their wine. Okay, so you gotta definitely check this individual novel. It's gold. Which one? I love heated casts. Yo, here's the things that really set me off. Tourists who don't know how to eat properly in Europe. There's also Catholic blunders and indoctrination. There's also cults. Cults, don't get me started on fucking cults. And just people being stupid. I've seen enough shorts of people going on a going as tourists to Europe and just making fools of themselves, and I just cringe every fucking time. Don't worry, I'll tell her brother to do the exact same thing. Oh god, you're just adding fuel to the fucking fire. In Lord Raphael's name. Good Lord in heaven. Okay. How long have we been talking? How long have I been chatting? 41 minutes. Okay. Okay, so like Kimi is gonna be coming back pretty soon, and she's gonna be streaming Hollow Knight, so I want to be able to finish the tier list before then. But I really like talking to you guys like this. Here's something to be heated about. Oh boy. By the time Spinosaurus skeleton was destroyed in World War II because an archaeologist refused to be a Nazi. Mein Kampf, am I right? Mein Kampf these nuts! Motherfucker. Sad, but that guy did the right thing. He did do the right thing. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot to give you some of the small Persona stream. Oh, yeah? Wait. Oh my god! Oh my god! Appearance, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much for the 30 bits. I really appreciate it. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. But yeah, sorry, Rin. I was just making a jab at the Germans during World War II. That was fucking uncalled for. It's bad enough that the Catholic missionaries try to wipe out certain cultures from different parts of the world, but the Nazis? I can't believe it. I got mark that on number fuck, I need a number 1776 of why Nazis are the worst. But yeah. Wait. I hate Nazis as much as the next guy, but Mein Kampf these nuts caught me by surprise. I don't know. I'm sorry. Wait, did somebody clip that? Oh my god. In World War II, because an archaeologist refused to be a Nazi. Good lord. Mein Kampf, am I right? Mein Kampf these nuts! Why? Why? Shame people still blame the American bomber rather than the Nazis who refused to bring the skeleton to safety. Hell, we never rediscovered a paddle-mouth-shaped crocodile. Apparently, it just goes to show that history's natural enemy is the modern age. And the people who live in it. I know it isn't much, but I wanted to give what I could. It's okay. I really appreciate it, Pyrrhus. Any amount is greatly appreciated. I had to clip it. Oh god. I'm sorry, this is what happens when I get heated. The silliest uncalled for shit just spews out of my mouth. Yo, so here's actually a little bit of World War II justice that I have actually heard about. So sometime after the war, when they were doing the cleanup, there was a bunch of German families and citizens that were brought to the sites where they were committing those unforgivable anti-Semitic actions. And they took them over to the sites, showed them the bodies, because they did not know what they were doing. Because a lot of them, they were either their next door neighbors. They could have been from anywhere. They could have been from Poland. They could have been from Russia. They could have been from the other European countries. Heck, a lot of them were in Germany. And when they showed them this horrific sight, they gave them a shovel. They gave them a shovel and said, "Start digging. This is your mess just as much as theirs. Clean it up." This is what happens when people go to war. I mean, if you think like just during the fact is bad enough, during the war is bad, just the cleanup right afterwards, it just really sinks in. I've actually been to one of the sites. I don't know if I can really just flat out say where I actually went, because I don't want to like put people on a damper. I don't want to make people depressed by excuse me, by talking about it. But I went to one of the sites in Poland, and my god, it's not a good place to be in. It is supercharged with so much melancholy, so much tragedy, that I felt sick in my gut. We're talking about a world war. We're already depressed. I know. I just trying to make sure I don't overstep my boundaries with these kind of stuff, because some people can be a little bit set off by it. The only German I feel sorry for was that Spinosaurus fossil. True that. True that. We were all depressed before due to society. Society! Hawk Tua! Oh boy. But yeah, we didn't come here to be depressed. Even then, that fossil was found in Egypt, if I recall correctly. Really? Jesus Christ. You can't see my cup these nuts and Hawk Tua in one stream. I just did. Someone told one of my employees, "I don't think World War II happened." My guy, seriously? Yo, take them to one of the museum. Take them to one of the museums and give them an education. But hey, now that we are celebrating the year of the Spinosaurus now, oh, that's cool. Spinosaurus is Egyptian. Interesting. Mostly found in Egypt and Morocco. Interesting. It was, and the German paleontologists have found it first. Yep, hell, it's in the species name. Oh, hi, Fruits! Welcome in! How are you doing? How's it going? I haven't started on the tier list just yet. I was just hanging out with everybody, just talking, doing some talks about mythology, and we were just talking about a certain piece of history and paleontology that got lost to time because of World War II. Yeah. Yes, I wish I could give you context for where this was. Not a problem, not a problem. I don't want to dox you or anything. I don't want you to dox yourself. If you don't, if you're at risk for that. I wonder what the new Spinosaurus lore update will bring in this year. I definitely want to check it out. If there is an ongoing article with updates, you can definitely send it my way if you want. I have a folder of articles I want to read. Because history is his story? What? Wait, that's the person who told you that World War II didn't exist? He said that? Anyway, I'm gonna meet this man, this Giles Ray. No, oh God, why would you do this? You're just setting more people to the fire. All right, well, good luck with that. Yep, that was her reasoning. That's no reasoning. That's just insanity. I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay. Let me grab some water. Some agua. Yo. I don't know much about that monarch who banned water. I just remember I saw it in the thumbnail. I have yet to watch it, but I will update you guys right now, because if I wasn't during that time, I would be a criminal right now. Especially now that I'm gonna do this. Banning water is stupid. Tier list time. Yeah, let's go. I'm good. I'm at the gym now. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. We're just about to start to check the tier list right now. Hey Cass, have you seen the new dinosaur that was revealed to its Velociraptor's rival? I have not. Again, if you have any articles, please send them my way. Give me just 1 second. I am going to get started on setting up the tier list. And give me just 1 second, all right? I will still be talking. I'm just gonna be on BRB for a minute. But yeah, you guys can still hear me. I'm just gonna switch over to studio mode and get this all set up. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Okay. Create a tier list. This looks very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Now, I'm just going to make sure that everything is... I could probably make this a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit... No. Wait, what happened? What happened? Oh no. What have I done? What happened to it? Did I lose myself? Where did I go? Oh, there it is. I'm so silly. It keeps doing that. Okay. All right. All right, all right. Alright, it's a hell of a feeling, yeah! It's a hell of a feeling, yeah! Who are these people? I just woke up in my underwear. No liquor left on the shelf. I should probably introduce myself. Sorry, I got a little caught in the moment. Shri Rapex is his name. Interesting. How do I show it? How do I show you it, mate? You could send the link right over here in chat if you want. I can just grab it very quickly and put it on bookmarks afterwards. That fine? Update. Gilles was such a nice guy, lovely nobleman, and the book he gave me seemed interesting. Said was from a friend named Pilati. Oh no. You might wanna, you might want to burn that book when you have the chance. I'm not one for book burning, but stuff from Pilati might not be good for the human brain to comprehend. All right, give me just 1 second. Let me put this off for a second, and I will bookmark this. Yo, from what I'm looking at, this is actually really cool. All right, here we go. Welcome everybody to my first tier list. This is gonna be divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 roles. 7 roles within mythology that I felt would be appropriate with everybody here. So, we have first the divine powers. Those that can be considered both good and evil based on their desires, their whimsy, and their role in a certain conflict and or story. Like, for example, one day Zeus was horny. And then there are the heroes, the demigods, those that will be forever remembered in song. These are the wayward heroes that go on the journey in order to find a certain prize or slay a certain monster. Wait, only one day? Wait. One day? Wait, hold on. Wait, did I say something pertaining to one day? I think I might have crapped out. Oh! Oh, yeah. Zeus was only horny once. 637 times. He was horny once for 637 times. Possibly even more. Don't ask me about how I got that number. I just know. He really got around. And much sorrow and woe was sown on Hera's behalf. But yes. Other than that, there are the companions, the sidekicks, the comrades upon the journey. These are the ones that provide the support to the hero where they cannot help themselves in certain situations. The comrade has your back. They are the Philoctetes to Heracles. They are the they are excuse me. They are Achilles' cousin. They are the ones who will always have their back no matter what. That sounds way too small a number. I thought Zeus would have more. Well, this number comes from a certain text that I wrote about, and I think it was just written at a certain time before there was more. You see, everything was written on paper back then. So there was really no room for updates. You can't just go into a typewriter and just white out what you already wrote down and say, oh, little update, Zeus might have fucked this number of times. And of course, we have the tricksters, the instigators, the sowers of discord. These are the people who will do everything in their right to screw everybody's day over. They could be like Loki, the Norse god of mischief, who just wanted to do something for kicks. They could be Eris, the goddess of discord, who threw a golden apple into the Olympian Hall and said, "Only the fairest of the goddesses may claim to this golden apple which you see upon you." Or those who just like set the hero on their way. They could be like even an evil king. Those who are the big problem of the story. They are the ones that are the reason why the kingdom is such a piece of shit. So they are the ones that encourage the hero to go on their merry way. Much more in a negative aspect. That apple was a big problem. It was a big shitstorm. Zeus did not want to settle this dispute, so he left it to a mortal. Not just one mortal, the worst possible mortal. That had to be Paris of Troy. Ten fucking years of bloodshed. Because he wanted to get laid. To another man's wife! Excuse me. Anyways, there's also the oracles. These are also the people that set the hero on their way through wisdom and guidance. They are the advisors, the prophets, the fire keepers, if you follow Dark Souls lore. And then there are the unlikely heroes, those who grow up to be love interests or the wild card. So an example would be like Medea, the princess of Colchis, who falls in love with Jason and decides to go against everything that used to be her home in order to help this man steal their most prized possession and bring it back to his hometown, only to be betrayed. But sometimes that doesn't have to be the case with the wild card. They could also be like those with a incredible power, or perhaps even someone who appears unexpectedly, like Hermes. If I recall correctly, Medea was a tragedy. It was a travesty, in fact. She had to kill her children, allegedly, depending on what you read, in order to either out of spite for Jason, or so that these children would not suffer for her crime of betrayal. And not only that, she also handed Jason's wife, well, wife to be, because Jason said to Medea, I swore no oath to you, back off, and decided to go for this one princess. She gave her a wedding gown that set her ablaze or poisoned her. Either one. No, wait, actually, I'm sorry. It was the king. It was the king. No, I'm sorry. I'm getting my thoughts mixed up. The princess was given a gown that set on fire, and the father, the king, rushed in to try to pull the cloth off, only to be burned himself. And then later, the children were killed in order to escape repercussions for Medea's death. And then, Medea, she left on a chariot drawn by dragons, and pretty much told Jason in his face, this is what you get for breaking your vow to me. And here's the thing. She was right in every worst possible way for Jason, because do you know who Jason's patron god was on his journey for the Golden Fleece? I will give you 2 guesses. And no, it wasn't Aphrodite, although Aphrodite did commission her son Eros to shoot one of his golden arrows. Okay, 100 history cookies to Suda. It was Hera. It was Hera. And as you know, Hera is the goddess of marriage. So when she found out that Jason was was unfaithful to his vow to Medea, she's like, okay, I'm fucking done with you. I don't need another a rabbit fucker around here, so I'm done with you. Girl can't keep her own marriage intact. So here's the thing. She could, but here's the thing. It would be a bad idea. That is not her fault, indeed, because there is a story where Hera actually had enough and decided to stage a coup. Needless to say, it did not work well. Zeus is that fucking horrifying. I will definitely do a Myth Monday about it. Anyways, the last tier right over here is the defender of the prize. They are the bridge keepers who waits at the middle of the bridge and he will just ask you your favorite color. And if you get it wrong, you will be sent into the pit of death. Before you can even so much as touch, let alone see the Holy Grail or the Golden Fleece.
Who approaches the bridge of death must answer me these questions 3. There the other side he sees.
As much as I shit talk him, I would never say that to his face. Zeus is Odin if he had no chill, while wise, did whatever he wanted. Yep, very true. Sorry, gonna hop off now. Apologies if it wasn't that long. That's totally fine, Pyrrhus. Hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for coming. Zeus was pissed and Athena was saved because she was Zeus's favorite. Very true. Very true. Oh my god, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, Pyrrhus. Is Zeus a himbo? I think so. Wait, is a himbo the same as a gigolo? I need to know. Hold on, I'm looking this up. No, oh, I'm getting a lot of big no's. What? I need context. I need an explanation. What's a gigolo? Yeah, that's my question too. Hold on, I gotta look now. A himbo is a dumb hot guy. Oh, so it's kind of like the gender opposite of a bimbo, right? I would say that Zeus is more or less a himbo with the worst traits of an abusive father. And an even more abusive husband. Emotionally abusive, I would say. I would not be surprised if Zeus actually cheated on Hera just to spite her. Yes, but himbo is a term of endearment. Ah, I see. That's the understatement of the century. I wish I could say it worse than that, but alas. A gigolo is a male prostitute. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I am so sorry. All right. I am learning a lot today. So thank you for that. Okay, so anyways, I think it is about time that we start getting this show on the road. And hold on a second. Oh no. Teaching the teacher. I may be a teacher, but I am also learning. A gigolo is the fan of the... No, a juggalo? Juggalo? Is a fan of the Insane Clown Posse. Oh. So are we talking like Pennywise from It? Or even like the Joker? Or just like any John Wayne Gacy motherfucker? Insane Clown Posse is a music... Oh. I gotcha. I gotcha. Can I order one cast, just a bit of dumb of ass with extra himbo lurking? Love ya, buddy. I will try my best to get you that. A juggler is a circus performer. Oh, okay. But a juggalo, that's where it got me confused a little. Okay, so I may not be like, oh wait, jogger is a person who runs. Of course. Of course. But yeah, I may not be like exactly a himbo or anything, but I could probably definitely look the part. I get a tan under the sun. I burn easily. So. What's next? A Cass body pillow? Maybe. I mean, probably. You're way too smart. Thank you. I'm a nerd. It's my calling. A gopher is an animal. Or it could be somebody who gets things or something. Oh, what's a I know there's another meaning for gopher. A joker is a comedian. A joker is the main character of Persona 5. A gopher. Ah. A go for that. A loafer is a guy who's lazy and a guy who's loaves bread. Yo, I am learning a lot. I am truly learning a lot. This could be made into a song, right? A gopher is an animal, a joker is a comedian. A joker is the main character of Persona 5. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on one second. Oh, who is texting me right now? One second. I'd love to. After Slim. And now that we've repeated one, I say we end the bit. Not a problem. Anyways, I think it is actually officially time that we actually get this show on the road. Are you guys excited? Alright, so I actually need to get into my tweets because this is also important that I do everything in order. So. No, you're not. It's totally fine, son. We had a laugh. So anyways, starting from the top, we have Zeal X Pharaoh, VTuber. This is interesting. Yo, I love the way how he's built. Those are the building blocks of Egypt right there. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys can see him. Hold on one second. There we go. But yeah, I like his design. Very much so. Very close attention to detail for a pharaoh as well. Alright, so what is his lore? Ex-pharaoh betrayed by the gods who forced his hand to destroy his own village. Holy crap. What a hottie, right? The good looks and a penchant for destruction? Hell yeah. You could grind meat on those. Exactly. Now travels the sands seeking allies to help destroy the divine once and for all to prevent them from manipulating the fates of humans. Yo, that actually sounds really badass, I'm not gonna lie. it kind of reminds me a little bit about Kratos, but a little more social Kratos, if anything. But yeah, I would probably have to say that Zeal. Oh wait, I should probably have marked these. I should have actually set the timer. Hold on. Damn it. A timer would have would have been great, would it? Wait, what is my what is Where is my Twitch app right now? I could probably look at it from here. Okay. Okay, let's say 1 hour 10 minutes. There we go. And I will add Zeal to heroes, because heroes have a goal. They have a oh shoot, why is my model like that? Shit, sorry it's one of my toggles. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, this is for when I'm drunk. I haven't gotten to that yet. What are you planning, teacher? Who knows? Damn, you did the coolest guy first for real. Yeah, very much so. But yeah, as a hero, he definitely has a goal. He has a backstory that incites that he was taken out of his everyday life and thrust into a position where he cannot go back home. Not until he gets rid of the problem. So that definitely defines the hero's journey, and also meets unlikely allies along the way. So definitely goes into the category of hero. Also, that reminds me, it kind of Hercules was forced to kill his family due to Hera turning him mad temporarily. Yeah, that actually makes sense. That does reflect that, doesn't it? It does parallel that. So yeah, definitely a hero. I could definitely see him going on different trials and tribulations, maybe even cooperating with his allies in order to slay certain gods or even monsters, possibly even from Egyptian mythology. That would be cool. So yeah, Zeal, you got a really good design and a really great lore. All right, next up on the docket, we have, oh, Beast Megs, yours is up. Okay, her name is Mali Nali. Please let me know if I pronounced that right. Okay, a warrior princess of a fictional Mesoamerican inspired kingdom. She has super strength and agility. She can tap into her spirit animal. Oh shoot, did I 116, right. I should probably do that first. I need to get into the habit of doing that. 16. Oops, that's 16. What is with me today? Okay. Anyways, just making sure that, oh geez, my toggles are on again! Oh my god. This is a travesty. This is a godforsaken travesty. Here we go. Did you say her name correctly? I hope I did. It's Mali Nali, right? I forgot it was me or you who suggested Dino Suchas, Mags. Alright, anyway, so she can tap into her spirit animal, a Dinosuchus, to enhance her abilities. Though she may appear cold on the surface, she is kind to her loved ones. Okay, so I am thinking of somebody who is definitely duty bound, definitely wealth of a warrior mindset, but also has a kind and careful heart. Somebody who, I mean, just correct me if I'm wrong on this. So what I'm thinking of is somebody who dedicates her life to her kingdom. Somebody who will stand up, fight for what's right, but also have the temperament to be kind. Okay. But does she have any other goals aside from that? Or is she just like duty bound to her kingdom as a guard? By the way, I can't hear you at the part ads are playing. Okay, I will wait for you. Okay. Okay, now it's done. Okay. So my question is, so basically from what I'm getting for her vibe, it looks like she's very duty bound to her home as a warrior, and also while she's very duty bound, she has the temperament and the courage to be kind to others. Does she have any other goals aside from that? I mean, would you see her on a journey? Oof. But yeah, for now, what I can say for her is that she would be someone that even I would say would be a very good comrade. Yeah, she actually goes on adventures with her husband to B, who is another OC of mine named Chitali. Citali, right? Okay. Okay. I am very between comrades, psychics, and companions. But then again, her strong heart really resonates to me, which is also a very good quality for a hero. So I will put her right over here in heroes. As far as from what I can tell, she does share the values that I'm assuming her husband also does too. Powerhouse wife, yes. All right. So let's see. Next one, we are at 122.52. I need to write. I need to write shit down. 1 second. 122.52. Okay. Next up, we have. Oh. Thank you so much for the daily check-in. How are you? Hi, Take. How are you? Takeshier. Welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Cass Wilder, part-time archaeologist, full-time explorer of the ancient world and what it left behind. Very nice to meet you. Okay, next up, we have Church of Bread. She says, not sure if I can be considered a myth or not, but I'd love to see what you think. Yo, listen. If there's one thing I know, it's that everybody deserves to be a legend. And I know that Bree, through her lore, she is a nun that started working at a church that I wouldn't say worships bread, but has a community dedicated to bread. They have all kinds of bread that make everybody in the populace happy. They have a croissant, we have baguettes, we have buechki. And she also has a little familiar, which is really nice. Okay, as a nun in the Church of Bread, so what I can probably say is that she most likely fits as a most likely an advisor, or even an oracle or a prophet. The keeper of the sacred bread. I'm good. I met you through the collab with Cafe. Yourself? I'm doing pretty good, Take. Welcome in. So yes, for Brielle, Sister Brielle, I can definitely see her providing shelter and aid to adventurers or even the hero themselves, providing them with sweets, bread, and even prayers for their journey. So I would definitely put her as an oracle and a firekeeper. Somebody's got to keep those stoves warm, you know? But yeah. All right. I am going to go ahead and add Sister Brielle's timestamp, which I recorded as 122:52. I'm sorry for the toggles. I'm trying to work on it. 122. Oops. 52. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Oh. Oops. There we go. That's much better. The holy bread that heals you and gives you +2 to attack rolls and saving throws. Yeah! Exactly! She would... Oh, you know what? I actually have a interesting idea for Brielle. What if her bread actually gives certain status ailments and maybe even like it helps them on their journey? Like imagine like a bread trampoline, or maybe even like a bread shield, or maybe even a blessing for like yeast crops or like wheat to grow out of the ground and serve them in some way on their journey. So she's the one who provides the blessings. Suda, you're very right. So there can be certain helpful buffs that she could provide to the party. She's the ultimate pit stop for bread. All right, now we're on to Jack Black Rabbit. This is a good friend of mine, and his OC is Jack BR by day and oh, I should probably make sure I have the timestamps. My bad. Oh no! A pen! Okay, 1:27, 25. All right. So, an interdimensional intern for a very foxy CEO. I wonder who. Who occasionally explores other universes for potential business ventures. By night, the caretaker, Miko, and Stress Ball for a certain witch of candy and nightmares. What sleep? Caffeine is literally in my blood right now. That's so very relatable. Cass, can you use the number pad instead of the other numbers, or the other numbers instead of the number pad? I've tried, actually. I've tried. But for some reason, my my emotion toggles are connected not only to the number pad, but also just the other numbers, which is a very big pain in the butt. So even if I do like, say 1 on the other numbers. Oh, wait. No? Okay. What the fuck was I on about? I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. Anyways, let me go ahead and put in the timestamp before I embarrass myself even more. I swear this never happens. I'm sorry, Rin. I could have sworn it happened before. Yo, 1 second. Caspian, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh! 200 followers! Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. Caspian, how are you? I have your entry right over here, and I will definitely get to yours so whenever I get to your entry on Twitter, all right? Thank you again for being our 200th follower. I really appreciate you. All right. So, congrats. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. So, again, we are looking at somebody who is most likely somebody in business with other patrons. We're talking about a very foxy CEO and a witch of candy and nightmares, which I'm pretty much assuming is a particular witch from Umineko. I love Umineko to death, so we even have talks about it too. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so from what he's telling me, oh, he also shared with me something as well. This is one of his proxies and covers in the Ume Musume world. Okay. Name, guinea pig, number 115 or number 115. Real name, redacted. Gender, male. Occupation, guinea pig. Read, full-time trainer. Team, Estella. Members, Agnes Tachyon. Special week, Kurin-chan. TM Opera Zero, and oh god, this is gonna be a long one. Matikane Fukukitaru. Oh my god. Backstory: a fresh out of school NEET who majored in genetics. Ooh, a sciencey guy. After blowing his services on his savings on anime and merch, he needed money desperately. Unfortunately, was unable to land a job due to having essentially no work experience and a little bad luck. While walking down a marketplace one day, he comes across a flyer advertising a job as a trainer for an UMA that highlighted two things that caught his eye: no experience needed and a love for science. At first, he was reluctant since it sounded too good to be true. He remembered he couldn't exactly be picky and decided to contact the number at the bottom. After a quick interview, wow, a quick interview, you know that's a red flag. He meets the person who posted the job, who apparently belongs to a well-known Uma Musume family, and is introduced to the Uma he'll be training, but more importantly, taking care of, Agnes Tachyon. All right, so from what I'm getting, this is a proxy. So the one constant that remains is that he is pretty much somebody's companion. So I will have to say definitely sidekick and companions. Not in the sense that he's like second fiddle, but more like he is somebody who arrives at the services of someone else, but does their best to provide aid when needed. Or maybe, would that be under unlikely allies? Because he is still the patron to somebody else. Yeah, dude is gonna be drained. But yeah, I would say he would be more of an unlikely ally because he is patron to two other entities and does business ventures outside of the story. So I would say he would provide a more Hermes sort of role. Even though he is like underneath the foot of two other people, he could still provide aid. The companions and comrades would probably be more suited for like those who have the same goal in mind. Yeah, I would say unlikely hero too. Was about to say Hermes. Yeah. He's the one who provides the holy moly. I even asked him, if the Miko can fire candy as a weapon, would you do the same with coffee? And he replies, if it's a certain candy adjacent flavors, yes, like peppermint and caramel. That is clever. I love that a lot. And now, here we are at the Seder. Let me go ahead and timestamp this. Which, if I remember correctly, is at around 35. There we go. Listen, 4 forms. They're spoiling me. right, so that is 134. Oops. 35. All right, so howdy, I am Helios Goat King. I am the Satyr King of all goats. I earned the title after I headbutted the old king off of a cliff. Normally, I am a male satyr, but due to magical nonsense and people sacrificing me over and over again, I have gained other forms. Yo, I like this design. I've waited for VTubers that represented satyrs for the longest time. Satyrs are the servants of the Greek god Dionysus, who represent the animalistic nature of man when they're, well, shit-faced. They're also really good musicians. Oh my god! Arms. Holy shit. That is like daddy energy right there. Holy moly. Helios is awesome. Good friend of mine. Oh, nice. And we also have a female variant. Always love that. Wait, are you guys able to see this? I realize I'm... Hold on one second. I don't feel like it's fair that I'm showing you only a little bit of it. Hold on one second. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. But yeah, look at that handsome face. Okay, so we have daddy mode. We have a gender bend mode, respect, and a mommy mode. Holy fuck. Excuse me. I have a thing for like, I mean, you know, if you know me as a monster fucker, one of my favorite monster girls has to be, satyrs. The female mode is so sex. Yeah. This is very nice. But this, oh my god, those arms. 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 Okay, I did not know you as a monster fucker, but I do now. Well, now you do. I'm sorry. I am, oh my god. I'm sorry, but this is definitely giving off very mommy energy, and I really love this. There's also a little satyr form right here. Look at that. I want to nuzzle it so bad. What am I missing in ads? Are you oh my god. I'm sorry. My husband had a Monster Girl calendar in his childhood bedroom. That makes a lot of sense because when I was in high school, I would love to go into the internet and look up Monster Girl Encyclopedia. That was my Bible, okay? That was my Bible for a hormonal teenager, okay? You mean the porn book? I mean, you said it, not me. Anyways, this is definitely a 10 out of 10. Holy crap. Okay, so, anyways, satyr, where can we go? We already know that he is a satyr that kicked the king off of the cliff and was used in sacrifice, coming back in multiple forms. That has Ganon energy, and I like it. So, if I would have to say, he does have a little bit of a trickster energy to him. I mean, and killing the king, that's a pretty big deal. So, yeah. To be fair, that was a based Bible, indeed. I got that book as a birthday gift for my husband, and he hated it and made me return it. Oh, I didn't know it was so explicit. I'm sorry. It does have great lore. Yeah, on top of hot gals. It puts lore on the sexy images. I ended up giving it to a friend weirdly when I said he didn't want it. A lot of my friends offered to take it. That's good then. No money lost. But yeah, so what do you guys think? For Helios, would you say trickster, instigator? I mean, the fact that he has a female form does give me trickster vibes too. A little bit of a Loki vibe, you know? I got 3. You got 3 Monster Girl Encyclopedia OC wives right now. I don't know if you want the lore or not. I don't know, because at this moment I'm still in the middle of seeing everybody who did their submissions already. So maybe another time? We'll see. Maybe if there's like more OCs we can look at. We'll see. I think companions might be fitting too. That is true. Though at the same time, I'm just thinking like, yeah, I can definitely see companion, especially if we're referencing Grover from Percy Jackson. But at the same time, with this much power, he can also be like a demon king. Or even just like seduce somebody on the way to the treasure. Only to reveal his true form in time. Or her true form, depending on which form they come in. This is amazing. I think I'm pretty sold on Trickster personally. Okay. So next up. Actually, give me just one second. I do want to check if there was any more, There is more. Oh, that's the corrupted form of one of them. Okay. Oh. Do we have time for one more? Yes, I could choose more. You know what? Give me just one second. I'm going to go ahead and select this. Sorry, one second. Okay, so I was not sure if I could add more as we went on. So this actually changes things. So if you have any other OCs that you want me to check out, by all means. So Chaya's going to be right over there. In fact, as long as we're here, I can actually do Chaya's for a moment. So what's the time right now? It is at 1:43:36. Let's see, 1:43:36 for Chaya. Whoops. 1:43:46. All right, so let's talk about Chaya. Oh, whoops. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Chaya senpai. That's my friend Chaya. Oh, nice. I love that design too. That's another Mesoamerican OC. I really like that. So you want more Dino Girls or MGE wives, or just Alicia is fine? It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. Whichever one you want judged for this legend run. I love the two-tone hair and the traditional style on the right. Yeah. I really appreciate the traditional style. This is very cute. And so many colors. I can definitely like mistake her for a god. She is a goddess of black holes, and I can see that. Holy crap. Okay, so I am Chaya, Aztec goddess of black holes. I observe the Earth from the center of the galaxy and record its history in an endless cosmic codex. Holy crap. That is amazing. Okay. So, no cell, that is a god. She even said it herself. She is part of the divine powers. She keeps a codex. That is her duty as a divine being. So, which is actually a pretty good thing. More on the neutral side, but even so, I mean, like with black holes, it's not necessarily a threat if you come into contact with one. So this is not really much a scale of good and evil, but just more like a neutral good kind of god. They're doing their duty as a recorder of events. All right, so I am going to go ahead and, yeah, so she's going to be, for the divine powers, good and evil. Shaya is our first goddess of the tier list. I'm going to add the Moth Girl too then. All right. All right, back from AFK, I checked up on my stream and I've been playing Lost Belt 7 for 5.7 hours? Holy shit. Fighting Orts? Did you spend those hours fighting Orts? I'm kidding, though. If you come into contact, it's already too late. I love the black hole idea. It's awesome. I do, too. It's really interesting. You sent the Moth Girl. Okay, I will... here's what I'm going to do. I am going to look at new entries once I am done with this line over here. Would that be fine? I'm going to try to get as many as I can. All right, so anyways, next on the list, let's see. We had Kimi! Yes, I know her! Kimi Mera! Queen of Meta Mountain, protector of her mountain, its forest, and all its creatures. Also, the love of my life. Hold on, I need to do something right over here. It might be a little bit unorthodox for a stream, but mwah. Mwah. I love her so much. Yeah, but she is my spouse. And she is a chimera. She is a conglomerate of... Wait, he has no legs! Tell nobody! Yes. Who is this Kimi? I'm glad you asked. So, she is a conglomerate of several different creatures, such as, of course, a lion, if you couldn't tell by the ears, a goat, by the horns, and of course, the snaketail, who she calls Monty, which is her backside enforcer. And there's also the fairy-like wings on her back, which are actually restylized dragon wings. So, what she does is she is the queen of the mountain, who rose from the volcano in response to the animal's wishes. And so she rules over her forest with a kind and gentle soul, but also a very stern, with a very stern look. So she is basically the goddess of her mountain. Although she's not technically a goddess herself, she is a, there is a Greek word for what I'm looking for. Etherean? Yeah, Etherean. So I would say she is a, an ally you definitely want on your side. So if you respect her forest, she will definitely respect you. So a better Koyanskaya. Very nice. I just got off work and wanted to hop in and say hi. Yo, Sil, how are you doing? We just actually got you. We got you as the first entry. I already timestamped you. So if you ever want to go back into the VOD, you're more than welcome to look at it afterwards. All right, hope you're doing well. I was just talking about the latest entry, and it's my wife. So anyways, for Kimi Mera, I would love to say that she is a hero alongside me, but I have to be fair. So, for Kimi, it's very hard to say because she is duty bound by her mountain and forest. So, I don't know if she has like a particular goal. So I will say it's actually perfect because it's love interests. So, Queen Kimi Mera of Mera Mountain would be an unlikely ally and a wild card because she is the one who puts her forest first above all else. She's the one and only defender of her minions and will take righteous justice against those who threaten her mountain. So be kind to her. All right, next on the list. Right after Kimi Mera, I totally forgot a timestamp. I was so enamored by her beauty. Shit! Okay. I need a number. I need a number. Maybe like at around 45-ish? I'm sorry, my love. If you're watching this from the VOD, I hope you can forgive me. Your hubby was not strong enough. I'll say around like 30 maybe. There we go. I'm so sorry, Gaby. I'm so sorry I didn't give you a timestamp, an accurate one. I love you. Anyways, right after Kimi Mera, it is... Oh, Hara Ray Soul. Okay, 1 second. Let me find the timestamp for that. That is 152:20. 152:20 for Hara Ray Soul, ancient Egyptian sun goddess Ra Horakti. The combination of Ra and Horus, goddess of the sun, sky, and kingship. Holy moly. That is a lot of right to fame. I respect that. All right, 1 second. No, that's 52:20. 52:20 for Hara Ray Soul. I defeated Apophis 2,000 years ago and finally reawoke from my slumber to rebuild my empire. Holy moly. Okay, so if you don't know about Egyptian mythology, especially surrounding Apophis, Apophis is like Egyptian Satan. He is the one that comes with the night every single cycle of the day. And the sun god, Ra, is the one who every night falls into a slumber, basically dies. And with each rotation, with each cycle going through the underworld, goes up to defeat Apophis to bring about the new day. But for her to defeat and kill Apophis 2,000 years ago, that's an accomplishment. She basically just broke the cycle, which is amazing. And now that she's reawoken from her slumber, she is now on a mission to rebuild her empire. I'm getting Overlord vibes from this. Oh, thank you for the posture check. I'm gonna do that right now. 1 second. Oh, that's a big one. All right. Son, thank you so much for the daily check-in and the hydrate. Thank you. Okay, so if you guys don't know about the anime Overlord, it's one of my favorite animes. It's about somebody who gets trapped in his own VR chat game, and becomes the overlord of its world's minions and NPCs. And while the story is centered around the exploits and the rule of this player, Ainzul Gon, a lot of different characters are still relevant to the story that are connected. So I would say for Harare Soul, she would still rank as a goddess. But I can definitely see in a myth of her like going about rebuilding her kingdom across different periods, possibly even different arcs, battling different Egyptian gods to rebuild her empire. So I definitely respect this design. She has a bit of a feathered goddess concept to her as well. And I've seen her model as a tomboy, so there could also be an arc with her traveling amongst mortals, trying to figure out how the times have changed. So she can also be a protagonist in her own way, but also still a god. Right? She really is pretty. I really love this design. She does a lot of War Thunder streams and is also a fellow historian. She does history streams every Wednesday, so I definitely recommend you guys check her out as well. So yeah, Harare Sol, thank you so much for your entry. If you're looking back in the VOD.
You violated the law.
I violated no such law. I was under my rights. Anyways, so yes, Harare Sol takes the place at Divine Power, Good and Evil, but also gives me like a little bit of a potential protagonist-y vibe as well. But I have to pick one, and well, this is the first at the docket. So Ray, thank you so much. Harare, thank you so much for your entry. All right, hi, Sagrel, how are you? If you're still here. You violated the law of being too based. There is no such thing as being too based, okay? I got nothing to defend myself at that, but come on. If it's a sin to be cringe, it shouldn't be a sin to be based either. You can be both. If you're cringe, that means you're free. Okay, I just woke up. I want to sleep more. Oh, hi, Michi. You sure you wanna you don't want to get more sleep? I don't know when it'll be your turn on the entries, and I'll definitely timestamp you right after. And hi, Cafe. I'm listening in. All right. Also, Sagrel, if you could, I remember you mentioning that and not to forget Lorelei. Does she have a PNG? Yeah, I want to leave a lurk before I do. Not a problem, not a problem. Again, I will timestamp it for you so you can always look back into the VOD in case you miss it. Alright, give me like 30 seconds. I'll shoot it to your DMs. Alright, on Discord or on Twitter? Either one is fine. Possibly even Discord might be a little bit better. Discord, please, thank you. All right, you get some rest too, Michi, okay? I don't want to keep you here too long and say, have you, I don't want you to collapse. I know you've been busy, especially with school, so take as much time as you need. All right, so anyways, let me just double check. All right, let's first of all start with Sagrel. Hi again, Cass. Hello. I am a happy little fae who runs my cafe as a crossroads between worlds so that anyone can visit. Oh wait, timestamp again. Let's rewind it a bit, okay? It's rewind time. So let's go ahead. Ah, shit, I'm doing it again. I'm gonna say at 20. How's my model? Oh, shit. I did it again! I'm sorry. I can't help myself with these. Oh boy. Anyway, so Sagrel, I'm a happy little fae who runs my cafe as a crossroads between worlds so that anyone can visit, grab a cup of coffee, and the rest for their journey ahead. I am getting innkeeper vibes. Oh, I got Lorelei as well, so I'm definitely going to save that into the tier list as well. Okay. And let me just put Lorelei right over there as well. There we go. Okay, so just a little bit of context. So Sagrel and Lorelei are together. So I am going to be both judging both Sagrel and Lorelei in this. So anyways, as Sagrel has mentioned, they are an innkeeper where anybody can go get a coffee. A cafe more than a innkeep. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, so yeah. As a cafe keeper, a barista, in fact, who can offer aid and also a cup of coffee and someplace to rest. So, that being said, I would say Firekeeper. So, they are in charge of basically a save spot for heroes on their journey. So, I can definitely see the hero and party going in to rest. They find this little door in the woods. They pass through it upon curiosity, and they are transported into a realm where Sagrel and Lorelei are waiting. So they offer rest. They offer some refreshments and even a place to stay. It becomes pretty much just a save point. Over the time, they build their trust. They share adventures, maybe even advice. You do know our cafe is based on the anime Restaurant to Another World. I think I've heard you say that before. Either you or Sagrel. So yeah, that definitely checks out. So yeah, I can definitely see you two as Firekeepers. And the same will have to go for Lorelei. I really like her design. So I believe you two would be in the same vein unless you have your own separate lore. I could probably see, like, in the background, like, I could imagine, like, Lorelei in a, like, little pond nearby the cafe. I have a fish tank in the back. Okay, thank you. There we go. So, yeah. These two would be the perfect Firekeepers. And it could, being the fact that they are from the Fae realm and knowing Fae, they have a reputation for being distrustworthy. They would build their trust. And they would ensure them that they mean no harm. So it could also be like a challenge for the... Oh, what's up? Hey, Cass, what's up? Did I go a little too overboard with the explanation or like my assumptions? Just want to make sure I'm not overstepping my bounds. Can I have your name real quick? My name? It's Cass. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, fuck me! No! Oh, no! You got me! You got me! I trusted you! I trusted you! Oh no! Okay, so what's the catch? Oh no! Never trust a Fae. FGO told me that. Okay, okay. Okay. You know what? Just for that, just for that. There. There. Just for that. You can have your name back, my friend. Thank you so much. Demoted. I approve. I'm glad you like it. I think now it just makes more sense now. Oh, Lord. You got me good. Anyways, next up, we have fruit! Alright, what is the timestamp? Before I forget. Okay, 2:06:55. 2:06:55 for fruit. 2 6 oops 55. All right. That's so embarrassing. I'm sorry. Hi Saku, how's it going? That whole Fate Fae deserve their world being destroyed. Yeah. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yeah. Hi, yes, it is you, Fruit. Alright, let's see the lore. I am a moldy strawberry entity of the backrooms with an objective to to make as many friends as possible. It gets lonely here. The entity is known to hold the key to the secrets of the Fruit Kingdom, but the truth is buried in history. For now. I gotta say, I really love your design, Fruit. It's very cute. Also, this little eldritch eye in the strawberry is so cute. And also, this little guy. I remember you shared also a little picture of him. So yeah, anyways. An entity of the backrooms with an objective to possibly infect the world. I've seen what you look like behind your exterior, believe me. You can't hide those crazy eyes from me. So, the fact that you hold the secrets of the Fruit Kingdom, it looks like you have the means to get to a certain goal, but in order to get there, they have to get through you. And they don't suspect you with you being so cute and all, but then when you realize you show them your true face, your true objectives, you become an obstacle. So, I would say that you, Fruitstep, will have a place as the first defender of the prize, the Bridge Keeper. So yeah, the fact that you hold to like otherworldly secrets, it really cements that place for you. And plus, you may or may not pose a threat to the party. You may prove to be their greatest challenge yet. You are the dragon holding the fleece. You are pretty much the in-between of Scylla and Charybdis. Fuck a rock and a hard place. You haven't met Fruitstep yet. I gotta do a formal lore drop sometime soon. I'd love to hear it sometime. Alright, so next on the list, we have Ari Maeve. Alright, so let me go ahead and get a new slip up and running. We are at 2:10:38. So 2:10:38 for Ari Maeve. 10:38. All right, so Boo, Memory Spirit here. Hello, Cass. Okay, so we have a little bit of a minimalistic lore here, but I really like the design that she has. Let's go a little bit more in depth. Let's see if there's anything else we can go from here. That's really cute. Okay. Oh, here's a more full picture right over here. Okay, so a memory spirit. Possibly an unlikely ally, because she looks very out of this world. And imagine, like, a memory spirit could help the party in certain situations. Like, say, if they are in a situation where they have to cross the River Leith on a journey through the underworld, perhaps a memory spirit would be able to help them regain their memories from traversing such a perilous lake. And if you don't know, the River Leith is one of the 4 rivers in the underworld, and it is mainly the river that is associated with memory loss. All right, take care. It has to be fun. Welcome. Take care. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so Ari's lore is really long. All right, so I'm gonna have to go with what I have. So I would most likely say for Maeve, for Ari, unlikely ally. Is a memory spirit librarian that can't leave her library. Her library is filled with different versions of dead Aris. Oh my. Interesting. Okay. So, given that, it could be possible that she could be both a an unlikely ally and also an advisor, using memories to guide the party. You're right, Suda. You're very right. Okay. So we will say advisor right over here. Okay. Glad we got that cleared up. Really pretty model, Ari. I'd love to see more of it. And here we are at Michi Murasaki. Let's see what the time is. 2:14 sharp. 2:14:00. All right, Michi, are you ready? I was reading a case. I forgot to sleep. Not a problem. All right. So anyways, Michi Murasaki, happy-go-lucky magical girl librarian who followed a pink rabbit into a children's book. Very Alice in Wonderland-y. I like that. Now, she is tasked to protect a magical library and to keep the villains and dark creatures from escaping from their books' stories into the real world. Okay, this is interesting. I love this. Okay, so, you know what I'm getting? The kind of vibe that I'm getting is both an Apothecary Diaries / Spirited Away sort of narrative. Because she is, I would say, a hero / protagonist tasked with a great responsibility. So one of her little adventures leads her into another world, and each day is a whole new adventure. Different threats, unlikely allies, and such. So I would say that Michi has access to a lot of different misadventures and opportunities to show and shine with her talents. So Michi, I would say you take the spot of hero. Hope that's satisfactory to you. I would love to visit her library as well. All right. Yeah, she is the descendant of Murasaki Shikibu! Excuse me. I got a little bit heated. I love Murasaki Shikibu. The creator of the modern novel. I remember. You know, Kimi very much likes Murasaki Shikibu from FGO. So, if she hears about this, she would flip too. I don't know if you told her already. All right. Let's see. Next on to the docket is green type's entry. So, let's see. Whoops. 2, 6, 58. What? What was that? Oh, thank you so much for the daily check-in. All right. Thank you again for the daily check-in. Thank you, everybody. And yes, that is your OC. It's Alice. All right, Alice the Allosaurus. Yes, I will stretch before I start. Thank you for that. Also, it's very hot in here, so I think I am going to shed a little bit of clothing. Ooh, okay, beat me to the stretch. It's okay, I can do more stretches. Very nice. Okay. On to the next one. We have Alice the Allosaurus. She was once a normal Allosaurus who reincarnated into the modern day Morrison Foundation alongside her rivals. Now she wanders this brand new world after the dinosaurs, helping out anyone she meets however she can. Definitely protagonist vibe. A very unique protagonist vibe. I really like that. Has a little bit of an isekai feel to it. So, helping out anyone she meets along the way. So yes, I really like her design. And as a monster fucker, she has my seal of approval. She's a friendly gal. I can definitely tell. Very athletic too, especially with the abs. Really nice. Kind of gives me a very tomboyish vibe too. But yeah, very endearing, very friendly, and out to help her friends. I would say Alice does get the spot of hero. All right. On to the next one. Delta and the OC Mech. A Martian human I should do the timestamp again. 219. What was it? 55. So 219. 55. All right. My OC, Mac. A Martian human hybrid from Callisto. Mac and cheese. Yeah, I could definitely tell with the hair. It's very mac and cheesy. Also has a bit of a leotard right over here. All right, so we don't have much in the way of lore for this one. A fellow green boy. So anyways, again, not a lot of lore to get off, to work with. So based on the outfit itself, yeah, very Guardians of the Galaxy sort of vibe with a more flamboyant Space Dandy. I could definitely see it. Has a bit of a like a flamboyant touch to it. All right, let me go back here. I would say definitely heroic, but at the same time, without much lore to go off of, doesn't really give sidekick appeal. I would say unlikely heroes or allies. Definitely looks more like a wild card, especially if they came from space and they just happen to be in the middle of like the hero's quest, and they're like, huh, what's going on around here? Oh, what's this? You having trouble with this? Okay, I'll help you out. Yeah, gives a little bit of Han Solo vibes, yeah. Kind of coming in with the Millennium Falcon at the very last minute. But I don't know if that would really count as a legend, but yeah. Definitely a unlikely hero in the legend. Okay. Next up is Hestia, the original Olympian. I'm Hestia. Who would I be? All right, let's go to the timestamp, and I'm looking at 222:46. 22:46. Okay. So Hestia, the goddess of the hearth and the household. So I guess based on that, this is going to be like very quick. It's just going to be like a god. Just a god. And if you know about Hestia in lore, she is the eldest of the Olympians, the first one to be eaten by Kronos. And she is the one that, through proper sacrifice, ensures that a household remains stable, that the fireplace is kept warm, and that living is not a nightmare within ancient Greece. So she is like pretty much the guardian of like families, not on a romantic feel, but more like as a unit. All right. Already got the timestamp for that. So next up we have, villain VTuber. Let's see the timestamp. I keep missing the mark. What the hell? 24. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Next we have Utsutsumi Sen. I'm a villain VTuber. A villain, huh? That's actually really cool. Yo, I love his drip. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I love his drip. Very charismatic, very, hold on. In order for you to win, you must be stalwart always, never failing. In order for me to win, I need only be right one time. Okay, that is fucking metal as hell. I love a villain who sheds some truth. And this one definitely has it in him to be both an absolute badass, a threat, and also someone who knows a lot about the world in some ways that the hero does not. Zoro, yeah. I was about to say that fit though. Yeah. Villains always have the best drip. They aura farm constantly with that getup, and they just steal the show where the hero cannot. So, given that though, if they are a villain that challenges the hero's ideals and current perspective of the world, I would say... What do you mean I'm too old to say aura farm? What do you mean by that? It's just something I learned. Everybody's saying it, so I'm trying to adapt. I'm trying to be hip with the kids, you know? Trying to be hip with this new generation. Anyway, so to the aura farmer, I would like to say he is definitely... I wouldn't say a trickster. I wouldn't say he, I wouldn't say that he really, manipulates the plot. But I would definitely say he is definitely a defender of the prize. He is the obstacle. He is the obstacle to the hero's ideals and to the hero's quest. You can correct me if I'm wrong. So... But I would think that he would definitely be the one standing in the way of the hero in both ideals and just in journey. To say that he would be a trickster, I would probably need more lore than that, but he does shed some truth. It really challenges your mindset. And that in itself is like a bridge keeper, keeping you from the ultimate goal until you realize this one fact. You said your pea has a strong aura? Rin, would you like to explain this? That is curse, not Gen Alpha. There's a difference between. Got it. Alright. Uzusume, you have a very hot design. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Now we're moving on to Has to Be Funds. 20. Okay. Let's go ahead and timestamp this mofo. And beautiful. All right. So next up we have the OC of Has to Be Fun. His name is Alex. He is half human, half demon. He has the power of love to make friends with the villains to stop them from hurting the ones they love. Okay, so in a very legend perspective, in a very mythical perspective, it really gives me Momotaro vibes. If you don't know the Japanese legend of Momotaro, it is about the Peach Boy, the one boy that was born from a peach, obviously, and goes on a quest in which he befriends different yokai with certain foods that gain him some allies on his quest. So I can definitely see him as a hero. So let's put him right over here. Oh yeah, Pacha Runt. Yeah, a monkey, a dog, and a bird. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Hey, Cass, I gotta go make dinner. I had one question, though. Do you plan on doing these streams often? Or what is your usual content? Okay, so my usual content is me playing games. I'm trying to be like as much of a variety streamer as possible. So I do chill streams where we just talk, just react. I also do Myth Mondays where I talk about certain myths and legends, or even like free reign Myth Mondays where we just look up on the internet about a certain topic, where everybody gets to have a say in what we want to learn today. So it's kind of like a free roam mythology lesson. Other than that, I'm still trying to figure out more streams that I can do. So yeah. For this tier list, it's kind of more like a once in a while thing. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will definitely do more tier lists in the future, but for now, my usual content is chill streams, Myth Mondays, and gaming. But yeah, I really hope you had a lot of fun, and I hope you have a great time with dinner. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for your entry. All right. Let's see, moving on from Has to Be Funs. We have Alistair Thorne. What is the timestamp on this one? 2:31. $2:31. 50. All right, so we have here Alistair Thorne. I'm an Arctic hare who lost his lucky rabbit's foot to someone he trusted. My broken heart grew cold and gave me ice powers. Oh, nice. Working as a butler because VTubing is expensive and doesn't pay the bills. The Yuki Usagi, the snow bunny, is my mascot pet named Ayu. Aw, that's so cute! Kind of looks like a little mothball. Oh, very nice. Working as a butler, too. Okay. Has very March Hare energy. Oh, shoot. My toggles are on again. Here we go. It was very fun for my first time watching, so I definitely hop in whenever I can. Thank you so much for that. Hope you have a wonderful day. Anyway, so with Alistair Thorne over here, we're looking at a butler and someone who underwent a certain personal tragedy. So I would possibly say... Wait. Oh, there he is. Okay. So Alistair, I would probably say... as a butler... A particular butler to somebody or someone, perhaps? As a butler, I would probably say companion. Possibly to the current hero of whatever legend is going on. Possibly the one who also gives advice, but at the same time also fights alongside the hero. That is what I would think. I could be wrong, but yeah. So yeah, Alistair, I would, if anything, I would probably put you at Unlikely Ally or possibly even a Prophet or a Firekeeper. But as a butler, you are also a companion. I would say you would also be a companion to a certain host. Always by their side and always their support, so I'm getting like a Bunny Ears, Ice Powers, Alfred Pennyworth vibes. Okay. Next up, rate me, JK. I am still open for any others that want their OC to be reviewed, but I just want to make sure I get everybody's out of the way first. All right, now we are on to Lustful Remnants OC, Robin Indigo. I should probably do a timestamp. I should have done that. So that's 2:35. 35. All right, Lustful Remnants, my OC, Robin Indigo. Okay, so, oh, there's her lore on the comments. Okay, so for her lore, she was once a normal human, but fused with a gem that contained the soul and DNA of a Spinosaurus, which made her half dinosaur. She lives in the Oort space colony in the Supernatural Research Institute. She has the ability to manipulate water at will, mostly to make constructs such as weapons, but can also produce water from thin air. One fact she doesn't know is that she has a second ability within her, the production and control of a strange corrupted dark matter, but that power might only manifest during the direst circumstances. Also, that's what her corrupted form looks like. Interesting. Very nice. Very, very nice, Suda. I love that you have different outfits. Okay. So, for her, I am not gonna lie, I get very, if you ever read The Journey to the West, if you ever read about the Red Boy, I'm getting very, Red Boy vibes over here. But more like water-based, rather than more, attributed to, Enma, the Ox King. I don't think it was Enma, just the Ox King. Let's see, normal human fused with a gem. So, very small detail, she has a pet rat in her backpack and pocket. That's cute. So, I can definitely see hero vibes. Was given power, works for an organization, and has a one-winged angel form in case things get dire. So, oh wait, you see the rat too? Am I? Oh, I see the rat right over here. That's cute. Okay. I can definitely see her being the hero of her own story. So I will definitely put her at heroes and demigods. She does definitely have demigod vibes. All right. With that, next up is, oh, another one. Okay, this might be cheating. But even so, I really like this one because I'll tell you in a moment. Let me timestamp it. Okay, that's 2:39. Okay, eat the demigods.
Together we will devour the very gods.
Hi, Kimi! How are you? Just a second, alright, love? Alright, so, this is a comm still in the middle of WIP, but here's your persona. A Dragon-wrought Lord Drake Cobalt. Canonically, very funny D&D 3.5 edition class combo I made. Sorcerer, Flavored to the Soul, and Mystic Theurge. In terms of lore, he is a mage and a writer, either searching for old and ancient lore in the middle of forgotten ruins. Hey! A character after my own heart. I love it. I love it! Also, fun fact. The writing in Draconic on the cape says professional dragon fucker. That is cool. Also a little bit of a modern vibe too. For writing fics and DMing D&D 3.5 edition campaigns. And of course we have some little concept art for the tail and the claws. Really nice. I have a lot of respect for this. So, I will put your Cobalt as well as with Hero. Alright, so hi Kimi, how are you? Sorry I couldn't get back to you. You're already on your way back? Are you in the car? I already did your selection if you haven't already noticed too. But yeah, guys, everybody say hi to Kimi. She's my wife. Always check on your wife. Good, about to head home. All right. I'm gonna watch later. Sounds good. All right. Let me know when you're about to go on the road. And I will time myself, try to get as much of these entries out of the way before I have to come get you. Because it might take a while. Alright, anyways. Next would be... Did you happen to get my medicine? Medicine? Which medicine are we talking about? I'm gonna pick it up if you didn't. I didn't know if I was supposed to take medicine. I mean, pick up medicine. I'm sorry. Did I forget? The one arriving today. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a failure as a man and a husband. Oh God. Why am I like this? I know! I'm stealing your wife! She already has a harem! What more? How many more? Oh no, you're fine. I wanted to know if you beat me to it. No, I didn't. I was preparing for the tier list. It totally took over my mind. I just want to be part of the harem, that's all. Am I just second fiddle here? Am I just the male wife? While you have... How many wives now? I need a number. How many wives? Are you her number one harem member, though? I'm just a male wife. Everybody in Bijou calls me just the male wife. Just the male wife. You're always welcome. Oh God, we have another one. We have another one. Okay. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. This is my life now. I was informed I had to stop keeping count of my wives, so it's a mystery. Oh my God. You are the male wife. Yeah, okay. Okay, 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 okay. 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 Anyways. Oh.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Fuck off, Pinhead. Fuck off. I noticed there is no I Heart Kimi redeem. There may yet be one. There may be one yet. Damn, not even a wife guy. I am a wife guy. I just lost track, that's all. I just lose track sometimes. I'm a guy. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Now I'm expecting it. Oh no, not even a redeem to tell you how much he loves his wife. I'll get one. Don't worry, I'll get one. I mean, but every time you come home, I give you love every day. I'll do it. I'll do it if that's what you like, if that's what you want. Is it even real if it's not content? If it's I will do my best. I will do my best. Okay. Anyways, before I get distracted, let's see, what is the time slot for this? 1 second. I have so many notifications. I'm just teasing. You are awesome. Thank you. You are awesome too. I love you too, Kimi. I love you. All right. Let's see. 246. 246.25. All right, 246.45. We have Caspian Arculon. Pre-debut too. Oh my god. Yo, those kisses on his chest though. Holy shit. Horny jail. Ahoy and salutations, I'm Caspian, a fellow Cass, Pirate King of the Sea Turtles. I'm here to buckle your swashes and unbuckle your buckles. I'm on my way to an ocean near you as soon as I make parole. Yo, I love this design. This is very, pirate captain with a, what the fuck? What is this? What is this? Is this a mascot or is this a scuff model? What the fuck? Oh my god. I love the two different sides, yeah. Chibi, probably. But holy crap. Peak male design, yeah. I mean, I'm straight, but I mean, just this is very this is very nice. This is very this is very daddy coded. I'm pretty sure he gets around. So, in a lore situation, in a very, in a mythology coded situation, I can see him as one of the pirates at sea that would probably, carry aboard a washed up heroes party, or the hero after a very hard battle, and right afterwards he would make them their captive. I mean, simping, yeah. Anyway, so, I could see him, probably, either rizzing up the hero or, keeping him there to, wash the deck and probably even, like, make use of him when they get to port or something. Until the hero makes their claim, tries to get them into his good graces, and before long they have an unlikely ally. I could see wild card vibes off of him. I'll be there in 25. All right, sounds good. I can see him being bros and rivals with Odysseus or the Argo. Yes, very much so. Make use of them. Hey, don't take my words out of context. All right, anyways, so yes, Caspian. Love your design. Love to see more of it. I am looking forward to your debut, and I am putting you at unlikely allies, love interests, and wildcards. You definitely look very unpredictable, and I feel like my male chastity is not safe around you. I'll let you know, actually. I forgot to pick up stuff. Not a problem, Kimi. Just let me know. Strimmer. Alright. Next up, we have Lustful Remnants Lily Schnee. Again, this is cheating. Lily Schnee, Archmage and head librarian of the Academy of Magical Arts. She has some of the largest magical knowledge in the lands, but also has a frail body. Oh. She is mostly attuned to ice and force magic. Interesting. You know what? Given that context, it really reminds me of somebody from Bloodborne. Somebody who is wheelchair bound and very frail, but gives exposition. It kind of gives a bit of an Oracle vibe, actually. So the heroes would actually come to visit this character, and they would probably be given advice. I could definitely see an Oracle position for this one. So, oh, I forgot to there we go. So let me go ahead and get you down there to Oracles. She's definitely giving me grumpy teacher vibes. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Okay. Oh, shoot. I totally forgot to give you a timestamp, but... You know what? I am going to go ahead and just make up a time. You could be stricken with me if you want, but I can pretty much say with good memory that this could be probably the one that I first saw it. There we go. Oops. My toggles are off and on again. There we go. Yeah, she is canonically a granny in terms of age and experience, but not appearance. I see. So yeah, definitely Oracle. Okay. So I think that would be the end of it, but let me just double check. Oh, we got more. We got more. Lizard. All right. Let's see. We have 253 and 30. Okay, Iris the Iguanodon. A proud and loyal woman and one of the strongest of her tribe. Her people follow a goddess that is actually the first matriarch and not a traditional goddess. She's a very devoted wife since she lost her husband by accident. I see. Bit of a tragic character. A really cool design, very tribal too. Okay. Yeah, you haven't done me and Sun for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the Blue Sky entries as soon as I'm done with the Twitter ones. So I'll get to you soon. Okay, very nice. I like the tribal design, like I said. And let's see. Proud and a loyal woman. Lost her husband by accident. Oh, I should probably... Yeah. Here we go. Choose files. Where are you at? lose it? No. I would probably say lost to her husband by accident. I'm sorry. Okay. It would be nice if you could do hours before the additional submissions added today. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm sorry. Okay. For her, I would probably say... between companions, comrades, and sidekicks, I can definitely see her as a comrade. All right, now, before anything, let's switch over to Blue Sky. I can't see the keyboard very well. There we go. Oh, we got more stuff. Okay. Let's go with Ren's. Because I remember she was one of the first. Alright, we have Redfinite. From another planet, but... oh, shoot. I should probably... 56... That's 8. 35. All right, we have Rinfinite, the math idol VTuber. She is from another planet, but accidentally crash landed on Earth. I wasn't able to get home, so I ended up as a math teacher after I found out math is the same on both our planets. Very nice. And I believe you're also the mayor and or leader of Rinfination, where you have free healthcare, which is really nice. So you also have a bit of a obligation to where you are set up, where you have you did create your own nation. Yes. So that practically makes you a queen. So you have an obligation to a certain nation. So, I would say, beloved ruler, Zenami. Something tells me that you would also be an advisor, using math and logic to help coordinate, maybe even help the hero find an answer to a situation or a problem. Like a little math quest, too. All right, next up we have Sun Limited. Let's get the timestamp in there as well. All right, Sun Limited. I'm Rinfinite's little sister. I came looking for her after she left our planet. It's fun being on Earth with all of you. Okay. I love the contrast in your designs with Ren's being an Espeon and you an Umbreon, so I really love the parallels to your designs. So, for yours, given that you came looking for your sister, I would say a companion, a comrade and or sidekick to Rinfinite. She is very cute. Shiny Umbreon. I really like the design. All right, I hope this satisfies you. All right. There was also another one that was posted down below. Here we go. Mayatsumi. I just saw this. Wow, I know you're just going live, but I got ribs to devour. This is here if you get to it. All right. Very nice. This design is very chill. I like this. Great timing. I have to head out for family time. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Rin, for coming. And thank you so much for your entry, too. Both you and Sun. I hope you have a great rest of your night. All right. So let's see the lore. Post some lore down below. Forgot the lore bit. Trained at a military academy. It does look military, don't it? And I keep doing this. I keep fucking doing this every single fucking time. I need to make a freaking timestamp. 3. Oh, 3. That would probably work, yeah. Okay. So anyways. For the lore bit, trained at a military academy, checks out, and after a year or so of placement left to enjoy the freedoms of guild life. Eventually become the guild master to all the young members. Definitely a regular human. With very obscure eldritch corruption over there. I'm about to pin bro down. Whoa. Easy. But yeah, love the military uniform. Brings out a lot of authority and yeah, being the guild master, I would most likely say oh, I should probably add her picture as well. There we go. I'm gonna be fair to everybody over here. Where is it? 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 Fuck, I just saved it. I just saved it. There it is. Okay. So I don't really know her name, so I will just say advisor. As the head of the guild, I would definitely say an advisor. All right. Oh, 1 second. Did something happen? One second. Oh, Chaya, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Hope you have a good time. And if you don't know me, I'm Cass Wilder, part-time archaeologist, full-time explorer of the ancient world and all that the artifacts it left behind. Hope you have a great time during the stream. I already did yours, and I really love your design. So, I already timestamped yours, so once the VOD is finished, you can always go back into it whenever you'd like. So yeah, hope you enjoy the rest. But yeah, Mayatsumi's character, definitely advisor, as befits a guild master. All right, so let's see if there's anything else. That should be it. Good. Now, we're going back to this. There's one thing I totally missed though. It's Stinga. For some reason, and Twitter likes to do this for some goddamn reason, is whenever I'm editing a post, some of the comments that were already there kind of like get taken out of view for some reason. So Stinga's right over here. I had to bookmark in order to preserve his entry. Backcast, I had my dinner of pizza with potato chips. Nice, very nice. All right, just came over here to Stinga. Looks like somebody from Spy Kid. You know what? You're right. You're very much right. I could see that. But you know what? What Stinga actually told me was that his model's design was based off of the Beetleborgs. So it's still a really cool design. Alright, so for the Stinga. Built by Veronica Enta. Hold on, I actually need some water. And I need to timestamp it too. Timestamp it before anything happens. 05. There we go. All right, so for the Stinga, built by Veronica Enta, Stinga was created using insect DNA and android technology to make the first sentient robot and insectoid. The Megacorp Octech wanted to militarize the project Veronica and a few insectoids ran and formed a resistance. Now he's a battle bot. That is so cool. I just noticed he's a cannon that looks exactly like a bumblebee. He really does. Although I think it's more like a wasp, I think. All right, so part of a resistance in the future, I would assume, is also a bot with insect DNA. It really reminds me of Kamen Rider. If you've seen Shin Kamen Rider, I remember they used insect DNA for some of the riders over there. So, for Stinga, I would say... Hero. Okay, so here's the thing. In a mythology setting, clashing with a futuristic setting, there could be a chance that, certain whispers tell of a mechanical man, or perhaps even a man made of metal. And that is actually very close to the legend of Talos, the metal man, the bronze man, in fact. So Stinga could definitely be the hero of his own story. Aside from working with the resistance, could also go on different adventures, engaging new threats, possibly learning certain values and mysteries in the world. So I can definitely see that for Stinga. He really does give very protagonist-y vibes too. Time travel nonsense. Yeah, most definitely. Okay, and now that we got that, let's go back to the notifications, see if there was anything else I missed. Okay, green type. I think this is gonna be the last one. So let's go ahead and timestamp this. Okay, so here we have Vert 22, a dragon automaton who's one of the strongest weapons of the Metal Fang Empire. Unfortunately, due to an unfortunate turn of events, she's now in the modern day, reprogrammed to obey her husband, who gives her mana to reactivate her by accident. That is a big woman. That is a big woman. Okay. Back from Ad Hell. Welcome in. But yeah, that is a big woman. Thighs. Thighs. I mean, the leg. It'll be in the post. Biomechanical, so they're soft. Ooh, even better. I mean, metal that imitates the softness of human flesh? Like, holy moly. I'm sorry. I have a thing for thighs. Yeah. Very much. By the way, if she's 7 feet. I mean, 5 feet. Ooh. Big woman. Big thighs. You know, I would say down boy, but I'm with you there. Okay, so okay. I am going to use this photo for this. Let me just find, there you are. Okay. I am not gonna lie. Despite being a companion in the modern day to somebody who activated her, she does give very gatekeeper vibes. Her wings are her skirt. Wow. That is so cool. I'm not gonna lie though, gives really woman of the house energy. So I will most definitely put her at the defender of the prize. So, yeah. So when she flies, oh, you got the same idea, do you? Please don't me, thanks. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not really that into being dominated too much. I like to have a little bit of control, so like, I mean, the things I would do to the thighs, though. I'm sorry. I'm. Ow. Okay. Back in action. Or was that the last one? That was probably the last one. Oh my god. I think we might have actually done it. We did it. We actually did it. Streamer being unsafe, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to be appropriate here, okay? But yeah, Vert is also very antagonistic, worthy of whoever isn't her master. Okay. So yeah, I could definitely see her as the defender of the prize, if the prize is her husband. That's my wife! Alright, if you say so, Okay. That completes the tier list of everybody's entries. Guys, thank you so much for participating and for sharing your lore. I'm learning a lot. And I really appreciate you joining me in this and just having fun. I'm about to go shadow the hedgehog. Wait, is she a Latina? By the way, fun fact about her moth girl, she has fluff and insect-like articulations, but it's only visible on an alt, not allowed on Twitter. Oh, I see. Who is a Latina? I want to know that, because Saku, you just said you were about to go Shadow the Hedgehog, and if there's one thing I know Shadow likes, it's some Latinas. I'm referencing the parody dub of him, and oh, NTRing Eggman. Gotcha. I'm sorry. Sorry for the misunderstanding. That being said, I've come to make an announcement! If you know anything about MGE, there is very much NTR proof. Yeah, I bet. Latinas are based though. I'm Latino. Nice. Yo, there was a There is a short that I saw. There's a bunch of shorts, actually. Have you ever heard of the meme called Burn the Witch? Where there's a crowd gathered around to a witch that they're about to burn. They're like, burn the witch! Burn the witch! And then at the last minute, the witch says, I know a spell that can summon big booty Latinas! Release the witch! But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 2:45 a.m. on your time zone? Go to sleep! Holy shit! But yeah, Suda, thank you so much for your entries. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. But yeah, please go to sleep. Get some rest. Please do. Oh, Sen Utsusume, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Yo, my brother in Christ. Your model, your design is mwah, chef's kiss. I love it so much. You make a really good villain, a very compelling one. It's only 15 minutes till 4 a.m. in the morning. It's that late on your side too? Oh my god. Yo, get some rest, you guys. Anyways, I am going to actually save this. This looks very beautiful. Yeah, we did a really great job to here. I mean, like, for the first tier list I've ever done, this has been incredibly fun. So guys, thank you so much for this. Oh no, it's 4:56 p.m. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, DW, I'm still on holiday, so I don't really have to worry about when I sleep. I have nothing to do tomorrow. I gotcha, but even so, just make sure you do get your hours in, you know? I'm doing okay. Slight throat infection. Oh no! I think I can see the doctor tomorrow. Also, thank you for the kind words. Same artist has been doing work for me for like 3 years. She only ever locks in and evolves. That is amazing. But yeah, please take care of yourself, okay? Is it kind of like a upper respiratory infection? Because I've had that before and they're not fun. Hold on. There is a throat medication that I use if you're interested. I'm trying to find out. Stomach acid. Okay. So it is known as Ningium Pepacoa. I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation. But yeah, this is a good throat medicine for clearing up your throat of mucus and also healing the throat. So if you're ever interested in any remedies, you're more than welcome to look it up. Yeah, I think it's something to do with respiration. I had enough coughs, but not a lot of pain aside from when I cough in, which case I hack a little, but it's really not bad. I gotcha. Yeah, that does sound like a URI, upper respiratory infection. But yeah, drinking hello water, very good. Water is very important. Okay, so 3 to 5 liters a day, which I know because I just used an old whiskey bottle as my water bottle. That is really badass. I love that. By the way, if I try to meet your gender bender, I'll try to apologize. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a long time before she debuts, so you'll probably see Cassandra probably in the future. But yeah. Anyways. Oh, gender bender? Yeah. So, I need that. I actually have a gender bender concept art for a model I want to do in the future. So that's going to be a lot of fun. for when I finally get to that. So yeah. I don't know if you guys actually seen it. Do you guys want to see it? I still have like a little bit of time, and I can actually move from this for now since we already finished. Show them. Got it. Okay. Let's see. Image 5. No, that's not what I need to see. That, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, you pleasing right now? You please? Okay. So let me go ahead and get this all set up. And there we go. This is the concept art for Cassandra, my gender bend double. And it was done by Minatsuro, my concept artist. And she did a really good job with this. So I'm really excited to share her with everybody once I get her get her model all set up. Hottie. I did not know she's that big. Where are you looking? Where are you looking? I mean, but no, for real, those are big Hanagahoos. Very very based size. Very yes. But yes, that is what I have in store in the future. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Anyways, we are at about like almost 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm gonna double check with Kimi if she's doing all right. I'm hyped. I hope so. When she comes in, oh boy, I don't know if I'll be able to stop her. I'm pretty sure that she is canonically a honeypot. I even have like art being done for her in the future. So that's gonna be interesting. Okay. Howdy. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Let me go ahead and actually share the tier list with you guys, so what we actually have created. Look upon what we have wrought. This is beautiful. Not gonna lie, I've seen a doujin where an archaeologist becomes a girl. Really? Which one? Wait, actually, it might be a little bit risky to do it over here. If it's lewd, you might want to keep that on. But yes, this is our tier list. I can say that I'm very proud of us. Very much proud of us. I've seen it too. Really? Okay, now you got me curious. Extremely lewd? Okay, does it have a code? Does it have a code? Yes, it does. 6 funny numbers. Oh boy. All right, well, I might ask for them later after the stream. But anyways, I'm trying to be a professional here. I'm trying to be say so. I'm trying to keep this all in. I'm a professional, goddammit! You know where to find me. All right, just tell me your wacky 3 numbers behind your card. No, thank you. Hooters. Don't you fucking dare. Michi, don't you fucking dare. No. Ads. Whoops. Ah, fucking Hooters. Femboy Hooters. Okay, Mr. Say So. Is it because of that one time I was talking about Kimi's pillows? Her little pocket? Listen. Okay, listen. Okay, so the context is we were playing a horror game. We were playing Poppy Playtime. And what happened was I thought it would be fun if in this situation where I was the one who got ahead of her and beat it so far was to stuff me in a place where I could be safe and have her be secure against the monsters. So that way, like, if danger pops up, I would come out from underneath the pocket and be like, surprise, motherfucker! But no, she didn't like that. I would be very respectful, but she didn't trust me. And thus, this caught wind, and her fellow gen mates decided to stuff me in the trunk on one of her streams and go on a boba run and absolutely obliterate my fucking wallet. They blew my savings for a boba fix. And so they forced me to get a job at Femboy Hooters. So I made a bet with my community. I said, okay, so if this reaches a certain amount of likes, I will commission somebody to draw me in a Femboy Hooters outfit. That is the deal. But I am pretty sure that nobody's gonna make that work. It's not gonna happen. But it did. It did. I underestimated the power of the internet. And so I was both left with shame and disgrace. And thus, I was cursed. I wear this as a badge of my shame. Oh, shit. Hold on. I need to resize that. If it makes you feel better, you can get a discount at Hooters when we visit for girls' night. You mean the discount is strictly for you, right? Not for me? Because I most likely will be the one serving you? Is that it? Is that what you had in mind? I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. This is a stigmata that will never be washed away. And I only have myself to blame. So, for your viewing pleasure and my discomfort. There. This was the toll for selling my soul and for, yeah. I will be there in 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, love, okay. Why is her ass and thighs so big? Hey, listen, okay? Listen! I make those booty shorts work, okay? I make those booty shorts look fabulous in those shorts. That's the only good thing about this outfit. I never said you didn't. Well, that's the one good thing I'll say about this. I mean, oh, they're making a statement cast. I will need your help when I get there. Okay, not a problem, not a problem. Your parents gave me... Oh, nice. So we have some stuff for tomorrow. Cool. But yeah, now you know the one skeleton in my closet. The object of my shame. There, it's gone now. I hope that... Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I really hope you did. You sick, sick little monkeys. But yeah. I don't think that's ever gonna wash away. Yeah, Saku, I heard that you also work over there, so I guess I'll see you on the floor, I guess. Are you in front of the house about to drive? Yes, I am in front of the house. I am. Okay. So, I think right now would be a very good time to go ahead and call it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out who is streaming currently so that I can send you guys over. Let's see who is available. Let's see, there's a lot of options. Okay. I know Leaf is right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and send you guys to Leafuchi then. Okay, so if you don't know Leafuchi, she is a good friend of mine, of mine and Kimi's. She is part of Bijou Live, and she is a Fennec Fox VTuber. Very spunky and a little bit stinky personality. Don't tell her I said that. Anyways, but yeah, I tried to carry her during Portal. It worked just about as you'd expect. I was the one doing the work. She had her moments, but come on. Also, as part of that road trip stream, yes, she was. She was one of the people who tossed me in the trunk. Good times, yeah. For you guys, yeah. For them. For them bleeding me dry for a fucking boba fix. Anyways, bringing you guys over to Leafuchi. Thank you guys so much for your entries. Thank you so much for a great time. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, okay? Take care now. Bye-bye.